and today is a great day to make some money and be just a little bit better than yesterday. As we get started with the day or this daily financial news, a couple of quick reminders. I will be sharing with you my goals video, which is something that comes out every Sunday. I've actually already recorded it. It will be coming out at 9 a.m. Pacific. In addition to that, I have recorded our weekly community presentation, kind of highlighting what is going on in the one rental at a time world. And happy to say that students did 3 deals last week. Yay! Again, remember, if you're one of my students or followers and you want to be a part of my positive impact score that gets shared every Sunday, you need to let me know when deals get done. And again, we got 3 deals done last week. We may have done more, but hey, if I don't hear about it, I can't count it. So again, thank you very much for letting me know what happened last week. I greatly appreciate it. In addition to that, I have an interview at 9 o'clock. I don't usually do interviews on Sunday, but I have a friend of mine who is starting a big housing track, and I wanted to ask some questions and see what he is doing there. And then I actually have a student of ours, or a follower of this channel, who is taking the 75 hard real estate challenge. I think he's at day 35 or 36, and I want to hear how it's going. So I will do that interview as well. So again, very exciting week. Recorded those videos. One will come out at 9, one at noon, and then I have the other 2 interviews. So I have a busy Sunday trying to give back to you and the community. As we look forward to next week, kind of highlight what I think are going to be the important earnings. First off, on Monday, we're going to start out with kind of Royal Caribbean. I don't know about you, but it kind of feels like we're getting to the end of this crisis. I think we are still in it, but that dot, that little ray of sunshine is getting brighter. It's getting bigger. And as you will see in the latter part of this interview or this discussion, I think Q1 is going to surprise to the upside. I don't know how these negative channels do it. I don't know how they continually try to scare people. I mean, some of the things I see them talk about, like it's going to be better than people expect. So I think we're going to see Royal Caribbean. I think they're going to do a kitchen sink quarter, which again is something we did in accounting back in the day, where we take the last of the bad news, we shove it into a quarter, so the rest of the year looks good. I think if I was Royal Caribbean, that's what I would be doing, because again, by the time they report next quarter, which is 90 days out, we will have much more people vaccinated. We'd have much more people heading towards herd immunity, and the year starts to brighten. It will get much, much brighter for the Royal Caribbean going forward. On Tuesday, Home Depot. Wow, Home Depot, right? Are people still painting their houses? Are they still adding rose bushes? Are people still updating their homes? I think the answer is yes. And I think Home Depot is going to have tough compares going forward. I think what is going to happen is we are actually going to get inventory finally, where people do want to move up. And I think that means Home Depot may take a step back next quarter, but we will see. In addition, we will have Macy's. Macy's is one of those brick and mortar stores. I think it's very similar to Royal Caribbean. They probably have better revenue pictures because really Royal Caribbean has been kind of dry docked. But Macy's not open everywhere, I don't think, and probably has increased, health and safety cleaning costs. So it's going to be interesting to hear them talk. And then Toll Brothers. Toll Brothers, that's going to be interesting. Are they building as fast as they can? Are they like Pulte Homes, who we talked about 45 days ago, that said, you know what, we're slowing down, right? This freaking lumber cost is crazy. We're not going to build as fast. We're going to take our time. So it'll be interesting to see if Toll Brothers does the same. It'll be interesting to see what they are doing with prices, right? Because if we talked about lumber recently, lumber can add 20, 30, 40 grand to the housing costs. So are they passing it on to the buyers? Are they squeezing margins? We're going to find out from Toll Brothers. And I peg Toll Brothers as kind of I don't know. That's not entry-level homes, right? They're kind of that move-up buyer, or maybe even luxury. Probably call them luxury. So it'll be interesting to see what's happening in luxury. Something else that will come out on Tuesday is house prices. Are we up double digits again? Are these people calling for housing crashes just dumb idiots or they're addicted to YouTube money? Don't know, but I likely going to see housing prices up double digits again, nationally speaking. I think Case Shiller will come out and do their 20 Metro and 10 Metro as well. Wednesday, we have Lowe's. I don't know why, like Coke and Pepsi go on different days, Home Depot and Lowe's on different days. I don't get it, but they do. So, same with Lowe's. We'll see what's going on there, much like Home Depot. Then we have NVIDIA, right? Is NVIDIA kind of the tech sector taking off, taking a back seat? What's going on with chips and all of that? And then we have new home sales. New home sales. What is going on with new homes? Are people buying existing or new? Where are they? What are the prices? All of that. So really busy week, and we're only through Wednesday. Then we have Thursday, Best Buy, right? We had a lot of kind of demand pulled forward, right? When you were you're having your kids schooled at home, you bought an extra computer, you bought some cameras, whatever it was, right? Is Home Depot is now having tough compares or not? Shake Shack, again, restaurants, what's going on there? How are they doing with drive-through, things of that nature? Airbnb, I think Airbnb is crushing it. We're going to see how much they're crushing it. Hotels are not. We saw Hilton last week, which was bad, just a bad number. So we're going to see if Airbnb is up. And then DoorDash. Is DoorDash just killing it? I know. I don't know about you, but I look forward to the day I don't use DoorDash. I want to go, even if I don't sit in a restaurant, I want to go pick up my food. And then, of course, on Thursday, we have pending home sales plus jobless claims. Man, jobless claims still over 800. Ouch. And then on Friday, we have Foot Locker retail again. How are they doing online sales, I'm guessing? And Cinemark. Man, movie theaters. Oh, rough business. We're going to see just how rough. And then we don't normally see this, but we have Berkshire Hathaway, Warren Buffett's company, reporting on Saturday. Going to be interesting. I'll certainly take a listen. It'll be the only earnings report on Saturday, so I'll take a look at that. Then as we move forward, again, the week ahead, we have Powell speaking. I think Jerome Powell, the Fed chief, he's going to have a rough job because he needs to say things like, oh, we need to remain easy policy. He needs to be dovish versus hawkish. We can't increase rates. Inflation is not an issue. Don't believe him. What's going on with lumber, oil, food? Come on. Inflation for things that you and I take is happening. I don't know how he can remain dovish, but he is going to try. He has to keep rates low this year. I think he can. I don't think he can next year. I think the Fed can run its magic trick for a short time, think 2021, but I think they're going to lose the battle in 22, which is years earlier than they say they want to. And then lastly, more and more people, more and more analysts that are paid to think about things like this are starting to see what I see, and that is Q1 is going to surprise to the upside. We've had someone at Goldman Sachs and JP Morgan just this week raise their Q1 GDP. They're now calling for a GDP up of 6 to 7.5% in Q1. And again, remember, I think Q2 is better than Q1, Q3 better than Q2, right? So we're going to come off of a slow start out of Q4 into Q1. Retail sales, again, remember I talked about last week, we're up 5.3% in January. Yep. So again, we got to watch the 10-year, again, that one metric. Just for reference sake, last year, before we entered this crisis, the 10-year was about 1.58%. It got as low as 0.51. It is now at 1.36. So it is up almost 200% from the bottom. It is, what would you call that? It is within 10% of what it was when we entered this. And I believe it is going to blow past 1.58 very quickly. I believe the Fed will be caught flat-footed. I believe Janet Yellen's interest in spending is going to bite us in the butt. But in the meantime, if you can get cheap 30-year money on a single family home, go for it, right? Run your numbers, get your yield under conservatively financed. But again, if the Fed wants to give us a gift, take as many bites of the apple that you can. So that's what I got for you today. What I'm going to go do right now is my first workout of my 75 hard. I think I'm going to run. It looks like a nice day outside. Then I'm going to come back and interview someone who is building a housing track, and then interview one of our students to talk about the 75 hard real estate challenge. Again, today's a great day to make some money and be a little bit better than yesterday. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.